today we'll start with fourth chapter, that is angles and pair of angles. Now we will learn some introduction of the angles. Now you know what is angle, you have learnt in 6th standard what is angle, types of angles, but still just introduction, that is see. This is an angle, name it as PQR. Now, these are arms of the angle. Arms of the angle. First, name of the angle. Name of the angle. Name of the angle. It is, say, angle PQR. Angle PQR, or we can name it as only the vertex, that is angle Q, or we can name it in the opposite way, RQP. RQP. So in three ways we can name the angle. Then arms of the angle. Arms of the angle. Arms of the angle, that is QP and QR. QR. These are the two arms of the angle. Vertex of the angle. Vertex of the angle. Angle, that is point Q. That is point Q is the vertex of the angle. Okay. These are the basic things of the angle. But what is angle? Definition of angle. What is angle? You can see this point Q. One ray and two rays with the same point of origin. When two rays with the same point of origin, are in two different directions. When the two rays are in different direction, then it forms an angle. Then it forms an angle. So this is the definition of angle. Now we are going to learn interior and exterior part of the angle. Interior and exterior part of an angle. So I'll just, for example, I'll just draw an angle. This is A, B, C. Point P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Now, points on the angle. Points on the angle. Which are the points? Point A, point B, and point C. That is point A, point B, and point C. Now, points in the interior. In the interior part of the angle. Interior part of the angle, that is point see, point L. It is here out of the angle, but the direction is inside. Inside, see, the angle goes, I can extend this. Whatever comes here, all will be interior part of the angle. Point L is the interior part. Then point P. Point P, point Q, point P, Q, R and S. Point R and point S. All these are interior part of the angle. Then point in the exterior part. On exterior part of the angle. That is point T, then point U and point V. This is the exterior part of the angle. Now we will learn next third topic, that is the adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? See, two angles. You can see that two angles are there, ABD and DBC. The two angles with a common arm. This BD is the common arm and a common vertex. Vertex B is the common vertex, is called two angles with a common arm and a common vertex is called adjacent angles. So what is the common arm? Common arm. Example here. First we will take example of adjacent angles. That is example angle ABD. Angle ABD and angle DBC. Angle DBC are adjacent angles. They are called adjacent angles. The common arm is arm BD. Arm BD and common vertex. The common vertex is the vertex B. Vertex B is the common vertex and common arm is common arm, that is BD is these are the common arm and the common vertex of these two angles. So these two angles are called adjacent angles. Now next topic is we will learn about pairs of angles. First pair of angles, that is complementary angles. Next is pairs of angles. Pair of angles. Pairs of angles. First pair, that is complementary angles. Complementary angles. First, complementary angles, that is C. You can see that this angle is an angle of 90 degree. Now, I divide this angle into two parts. Suppose this is 45, this is 45. Angle ABC and this is D. Just like the adjacent angle. But sum of these two adjacent angle is 90 degree. It is 90 degree. Therefore, these two pair of angles are called as, they are adjacent, they are called as complementary angles. If it can be like this way, or it can be separate two angles also. Suppose this is 35 degree, angle ABC and angle PQR. So this angle measure we can take it as 55 must be 55 degree. 55 plus 35 degree. It makes a, see, 35 plus 55. That is equal to 5 plus 5, 10. Carry 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It makes 90 degree. So, the sum of these two angles they are separate. These two angles, sum of these two angles make 90 degree. Therefore, they are called as complementary angles. This is also a complementary angle, but this is mutually complementary. Mutually complementary angles. And these two are only complementary angle. It is only complementary angles. So, definition of complementary angles. What are complementary? These are example I have showed you. Complementary angles. If the sum of two angles, if the sum of two angles is a right angle that is 90 degree, that is, if the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then the angles are called complementary angles. Complementary angles. They are called as complementary angles. So, if the sum of the two angles is 90 degree, then the angles are called complementary angles. These are complementary angles definition. And these two types, that is when it is complementary and adjacent, then it is called as mutually complementary angles. If separate two angles are given, the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then it is only called as complementary angles. This is the definition of angles. Suppose example 1. I give the question as find complementary angle of angle of 20 degree. Then you have to find it like this way. So sum of two angles is 90 degree. So 90 minus 20, that is equal to 70 degree. So therefore complementary of 20 degree is 70 degree. In this way you have to find out. So I have taken one second example of complementary angles from the textbook practice at 16. See, so question number 2. Y minus 20 degree and y plus 30 degree are the measures of complementary angles given. So find the measures of each angle of the complementary angles. We have to find out this. So solution. Now see, these are two complementary angles, measures of complementary angles. Therefore, we can take that y minus 20, this degree plus y plus 30 degree is equal to 90 degree. These are measures of complementary angle. That means the sum of these two angles is equal to 90. Now consider this as algebra in the form of algebraic expressions. So y minus 20, open the brackets, y minus 20 plus y plus 30 is equal to 90. Now y plus y will give you 2y. Then 30 minus 20 will give you plus 10. If we simplify it, then is equal to 90. This 10 you take that side. 2y will be equal to, as equation form, 90 minus 10. It forms an equation. Linear equation in one variable you have learnt in 6th standard. So I have taken the direct method. I have transferred 10 here. It becomes minus 10. So 2y is equal to 90 minus 10 will give you 80. Now y is equal to 80 divided by 2 into it is, so it gets divided if it goes that side. So y is equal to, if I divide 80 by 2, it is equal to 40. Therefore y value I got it as 40. Now I will find out the complementary angles. Therefore the complementary angles. Therefore the complementary angles. These angles are, first one is y minus 20. That is equal to, y value you put 40. 40 minus 20 will give you as 20 degree. Is one angle we got of complementary. Next one is y plus 30. That is equal to, as y is here 40 degree. 40 plus 30 plus 30, that is equal to as 70 degree. So 20 and plus 70 is equal to 90. So therefore 20 and 70 degree are 20 degree and 70 degree are the complementary angles. Are the complementary angles.